cold winter.
Great, that's the picture in Caerphilly, and let's get the latest weather picture now from Dan Corbett, who's with me here in the studio. So Dan, we've seen pretty ghastly in Scotland and the northeast. What other areas are going to be hit in the next 2 or 3 days?
Well, it's been interesting. It's been the northeast parts of Scotland, northeast England, because we've had some fairly swift winds coming in, picking up the moisture from the North Sea and then working in. But we've got a different area we have to watch for this afternoon. I can work you through some graphics and just show you what we're looking at for the afternoon. This is how it's fallen. This is what's been going. You can see with the northerly flow, all the speckles of blue working their way south. Notice that clump across parts of Wales. That's the next little area of moisture that is developing. And through the afternoon, it'll be rain, sleet and snow for Wales, and then down across parts of southwest England. You see that area of white. And we could see in some of these places a few centimetres, but maybe even as we go through the late afternoon, some spots 10 centimetres, and higher ground maybe even a bit more than that. You see that area of white, so parts of Devon, further east from that over towards, say, Somerset. This is an area, see the time, right about time for rush hour, everyone heading home, so it's not a convenient time to say the least. And this part of the country hasn't seen any snow yet, really, of this amount, so for many people it'll be something they want to prepare for, get ready for, and then this thing will work its way away tonight. Cold night, frosty night, so there'll again be that risk for some icy spots on the untreated roads. And then you think, well, that's it, we're all done. But we keep the cold air coming in, and as we go through the weekend, the winds start to shift round, more of an easterly direction. So it's weather system after weather system that keep their way working in.
So how long is this cold snap going to last, do you think?
Well, probably all the children out there would be saying, oh, let's wait at Christmas to be lovely, and they'd have all the weather. There are little hints that things might change, but the way it is, it's just a big block of cold air that is sort of sitting there. Nothing in the next sort of 5-10 days. It seems like it is just coming, but through the weekend, it'll become more of a cold easterly that'll work in. So it's the east coast of the British Isles that'll see the worst in the sense of the snow, and then even into the early part of next week, everyone should be prepared. There could be another quite extreme storm system that could work its way in, so no end for the cold just yet.
Just seeing some pictures of the snow from Aberdeen, in fact, where people are clearing the roads there, as you can see. Where is this cold snap coming from? Because isn't it unseasonably early to have such a bout of cold weather?
It's interesting, because if you remember last year, it was more into December when we had that cold. It's like somebody flicked a light switch and boom, and there we were into winter, and we worked our way up to Christmas that way. We're still in November, so it's a couple of weeks earlier than, say, last year. Not completely unseasonable, but when you've got people out there with snow shovels and it's November, you say, did I do this last year? It does feel different, but it's obviously cold Arctic air. It's that northerly wind that's brought it in, because we normally have a battle of the cold Arctic air and the air from the Atlantic. The air from the Atlantic is just sitting, waiting off. It's been blocked away, and it's this cold Arctic air that's just coming in and saying, ha-ha, I'm here. And we have to deal with it for the next few days, if not a week or so.
Just wait for it to go away. All right, Dan. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Dan Corbett there.
Well, for all the latest travel updates, you can tune into your BBC local radio station and check out the details.